Hey there, first grade. How's everybody doing today? And welcome back to another remote learning math lesson with Mr. Enzi. Today, we are going to be learning about something called a number story. So let's get started as I shrink myself into the corner. Today, we are going to be doing grade 1, lesson 1.10. Number stories. And for this lesson, you are going to need a whiteboard, a marker, and an eraser. So hopefully you have your whiteboard home with you, and you have a dry erase marker, and you have an eraser or a tissue or an old sock. That'll work too. If you don't have a whiteboard marker and eraser, paper and pencil will work just fine. So let's go ahead and get started here. Our words of the day are number and stories. Number stories. A short story with numbers that has a question at the end. Let me show you an example. Joe picked 3 apples. He picked 2 more apples. How many apples does Joe have now? That's a number story. It's a little story about Joe and apples, and it has some numbers in it. And at the end, it has a question. There it is. How many apples does Joe have now? Now, we have to solve a number story. And the word solve means to find the answer. So Joey started by picking 3 apples. Well, here they are. 1, 2, 3. And then he picked 2 more apples. 1, 2. And our question was, how many apples does Joey have now? Well, look at all these apples. Let's count to find out how many Joey has now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples. He started with 3 and he picked 2 more. And that gave him 5 apples. So then I answer my question. I solve the number story. Now, there's ways to solve a number story. Let's go over some ways. The first way to solve a number story is to read the story. Sometimes we read it 2 times, just so we know about it. The second thing is, we have to think about the story. What's happening in our story? The third step is to draw a math picture. Now, math pictures are a little bit different than our pictures that we would take and draw in art class. And you're going to find out what a math picture will look like. And then the last thing we do is we go and solve the number story. So let's try. If you have your whiteboard ready or if you have your paper ready, let's go ahead and solve this one together. Let's go and read our story. That's our first step. Now I'm going to read you the story, sentence at a time, and then you're going to echo read. So Mr. Enzi will say, Mia has, and then you're going to say, Mia has. Mr. Enzi will say 4 pennies. Then you will say 4 pennies. So it's like an echo, but it's a way to help you get better at reading. So here we go. Mia has 4 pennies. 4 pennies. She got 2 more pennies. 2 more pennies. How many pennies does Mia have now? So we have to think about that story. Our story is about Mia, and it's about pennies. And Mia got some more pennies. So now our third step is to draw a math picture. So here's where you're going to need your whiteboard or paper. Let's start by drawing 4 pennies. And I have to tell you, a math picture is just a little circle. 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies. She got 2 more pennies. So now I'm going to draw the 2 more pennies. 1, 2. I drew a math picture. I didn't really draw a penny. I just needed something to look like a penny that was really quick to draw. Some students like to draw dots. Some students like to draw X's. I chose to draw little circles for this. Maybe you chose the same. Now, our question is, how many pennies does Mia have now? Well, we have to count all of our pennies that we just drew. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pennies. So my answer is 6 pennies. Now, some first graders know that this is a number model. They started with 4, and then Mia found 2 more. So that is an add 2, and it equals 6. So some students are good with their number models. 4 plus 2 more equals 6. Let's go ahead and clear your whiteboard and let's look at another type of a number story. Some of our number stories are called change to more. And that means the collection gets bigger. I'm finding more. I'm collecting more. I'm winning more. I'm picking up more. Let's see this story. Let's echo read. Buzz ate 2 dog treats. 2 dog treats. He ate 2 more dog treats. 2 more dog treats. How many treats did Buzz eat? Awesome job. So let's think about this. We have Buzz. Buzz is eating dog treats, and he's going to eat some more. This is called a change to more. Buzz is going to get some more treats. So let's draw our picture. Go ahead and draw it on your whiteboard. Buzz ate 2 dog treats, so I'm going to draw 2 dog treats. Remember, I just like to draw little circles. There they are, 2 of them. He ate 2 more dog treats. Let's draw the 2 more that he's going to eat. So now the question becomes, how many treats did Buzz eat? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Buzz ate 4 dog treats. This is called change to more. We started with the number 2, and then we added on to our collection, and our answer got bigger. Some of you might be good with number models. I started with 2, because it's changed to more, I'm adding. And then Buzz ate 2 more. And 2 plus 2 equals 4. Awesome job. That's called change to more. Let's try a different type of a problem. This type of problem is called change to less. This time, our collection gets smaller. Maybe we're going to lose something, or we're going to give it away, or we might eat something, and then our pile gets less. Let's see. Let's read this story. Let's echo read. Get ready. Mr. Renzi has 5 Lego minifigures. 5 Lego minifigures. He gave 2 Lego minifigures. He gave 2 Lego minifigures away to his friend. Away to his friend. How many Lego minifigures? How many Lego minifigures does Mr. Renzi have left? Does Mr. Renzi have left? Wow! So this is a story about me, and I'm starting with some Lego minifigures, and then I'm giving some away. So I'm going to have less minifigures. That's why it's called change to less. Well, let's go ahead and draw. We started with 5 Lego minifigures. Let's go ahead and draw 5 circles. Remember, this is called a math picture. So I started with 5. Now, Mr. Renzi gave 2 away. I'm not going to draw more minifigures. This time, I'm going to cross out 2 because I gave them away. I gave this one away, and I gave this one away. How many minifigures are left? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3. 3 Lego minifigures are left. Now, some of you are good with number models. Notice that I have the number 5 and the number 2. So I start with my number 5, and then because this is a change to less, I'm going to subtract or take away 2, right? I had 5, I took away 2, and I was left with 3. So some of you might know that if I'm giving away stuff, I'm using a takeaway sign. Awesome job. All right, let's try one more. We might have to clear our whiteboards to do this one. Let's echo read. Bree has 6 pencils. 6 pencils. She lost 2 pencils. How many pencils does Bree have left? Well, let's start to draw. Bree has 6 pencils. Well, I'm going to draw my math picture. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and draw it on your whiteboard. 4, 5, 6. 6 pencils to start. Now, Bree lost 2. So, am I going to be drawing more pencils, or am I going to be crossing some out? Well, I'm going to cross out 2 pencils because she lost them. 1, 2. How many pencils does Bree have left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 pencils left. Now, my number model. I started with 6, and then Bree lost 2, and she was left with 4. This is a problem where we're taking them away. Boys and girls, is this story change to more? Or is this story a change to less? Well, since Bree lost some pencils, this is a story that is change to less. Notice that our numbers started big, but our answer was less. Awesome job. All right, my first grade mathematicians, you are going to get to practice some number stories in Seesaw. Remember, you're going to want to practice reading the story, thinking about the story, and then drawing a math picture before you solve the number story. Go ahead and get started. I can't wait to see how smart you are. Have a great day.